Welcome back to the Venom Workshop. So today what I'm going to show you how to do is how to put oil in your x22GT 250. So this one I had the motor out and I rebuilt it, and I put it back in now. So now it's running really low on oil. So you're going to want to come to the right hand side of your bike. And you'll see your oil spout right here. Let's take that out. You'll notice there, mine is completely dry. There's not a drop of oil in there. So I've got to put some oil in it. I got my oil. Now, when it comes to oil, most times I recommend 1040 for motorcycles. But it all depends. It depends what climate you're in for your oil weight. You do want to make sure that it is clutch compatible with most bikes. This one you don't have to worry about it. The clutch is actually on the other side in the CB cover. So I'm going to put our funnel in here. And I'm going to pour a little bit of oil. I'm not going to just dump a bunch of oil in there. It's just pointless. If you put too much, then you have to drain some out. So I'm going to put it in a little bit at a time. And then I'm going to check it. Now I would rather go a little bit at a time with too little than to put a whole bunch in there and then have to drain some out. So I'm going to check it now, see what it does. It's still not even touched my dipstick, but I want to stand my bike up first. So you want to make sure that your bike is actually level when you check your oil. And now it's just touching the bottom of my dipstick. So I'm going to set it back down on its kickstand. And I'm going to do it again. And like I said, a little bit at a time. It might seem like it's going to take a bit of time, but it's worth it, because if you put too much in there, then you got to pull the oil plug out and drain some out, and then you got to start all over. So like I said, a little bit at a time. That's all it takes. Maybe one little more shot there, and then we'll try it again. Okay. Stand our bike up level again. And now, if you look right on the hash marks, I've made it perfect. It's exactly the right amount of oil it's supposed to be in there. Wow, that was lucky. So we're gonna put that back on. And now I have the exact right amount of oil I want in it. So I'm going to fire it up. Now, when I start this bike, it might not start the same as your x22GT 250, and I'll explain why. So when I rebuilt this engine, I reset all the valves. I made sure that this thing was pristine when I put it back together. And it's just perfect. So now when I come up here to start this, turn my key on, hold my brake, touch my button, watch this. That's how my GT starts. So if you want your GT to start like that, it's not hard to do. I do have videos online of how to set the valves. A lot of the times, it's just you need to do a valve